Hey, Mountain. My name is Steve Gambrell. I am the president and co-founder, along with my wife Marlon Gambrell, of Extreme Family Outreach. Extreme Family Outreach is a nonprofit in Harford County. Our offices are in Joppa, but we're mobile. We have three big red vans, and what we do each week, we load up the vans with equipment. We go directly into communities of the greatest need. The communities we go into are some of the highest poverty rate, crime rate, gang rates in Harford County, but we go directly into them and we set up the program right where the kids live, right where they get off the school bus, right where they can see us. A lot of these moms, a lot of single moms, they can't get their kids to other programs, so we try to go as close to where we can, right where they live. We're in 10 different locations, 6 in Edgewood, 2 in Aberdeen, and 2 in Havre de Grace. We teach our program every week. We also have a leadership program. We have a feeding program where we give away food each week to the kids. We also have a Holiday of Hope program where we give away over 200 Thanksgiving dinners to over 200 families, 700 Christmas presents. So we do a lot of programs to reach the kids right where they're at. A lot of people say, why do you go to places like this? Why these kids? There's a lot of trouble there. Well, actually, these kids are some of the best kids you could ever imagine. These kids are loving, they're respectful. These kids are great. They need somebody to invest in them. Now I have a dollar bill here. How much is a dollar worth? Some people say not much. Some people say it's worth $1. These kids. Some people think these kids aren't worth very much, but these kids are intelligent, and they're really good. But because of the circumstances they're in, they seem like they're not worth very much. Now, how much is the dollar worth? Some people say nothing. Some people say $2. Some people say it's still worth $1. But these kids have all kind of things in their life, factors that kind of set them back and maybe make it feel like they're not going to have much of a future. But with people investing in them, spending time, looking them in the eye and telling them they are important, that God loves them, that then you'll find out that these kids can accomplish far more than what you ever thought. They come back together, and now how much are they worth? Just by investing in these kids, you can make a huge difference in their lives. Now, some people think, I know some of these neighborhoods, there's thousands of kids. There's kids everywhere. What kind of difference can you make? There's so few people going. But, when I think about that, I think about the story of Jesus feeding the 5,000. Anybody remember that story? That there was thousands of people following Jesus. They saw him doing miracles. They were healing people. He was teaching them how to live. And it got to be the end of the day, and the disciples came and says, all these people are hungry. What are we going to do? We need to find something for these people to eat. And you know what Jesus said to them in Mark chapter 6? He said, you give them something to eat. Well, the disciples were amazed. How do we give them something to eat? We're not the one to do the miracles. You do. And he said, well, what do you have? They have 5 loaves and 2 fishes. And then from that, they fed all those thousands of people. I think, what do you have? I have something here with me right now. I have banana. I have a banana. Now you think, what do I have? Some people have money. Some people have time. Some people have different talents that they can use, but everybody has something, and you take what you have, and you use that, and you find out that God can use that and multiply what you have many times over, So you invest whatever you have in kids, and you'll find out these neighborhoods are turning around. They're doing some amazing things. We have kids that have been with us for 15 years that are now in college, and we're having an effect on a lot of people. We're getting people planted in churches, and it takes one person at a time to invest and put time in people. So all you have to do to make a difference is use what you have. If you can say hi, then you can say hi. Look a kid in the eye, say hi. And you can make a difference in their life. Everybody wants to feel important. And that's the most important thing that we do, is making kids feel important and pointing them in the right direction. With the right supervision and leadership, we can get these kids to do amazing things, So if you want to know more about Extreme Family Outreach, it's extremefamilyoutreach.org. And so we hope to see you again in the future. All right. Thank you very much.